Hi there, and congratulations. If you are watching this, your wife or partner has joined Pure Romance, is now a consultant, and you now have a family business, which is pretty exciting. My name is Heather Pillow. I'm an executive director with Pure Romance, and I wanted to welcome you as the partner to this business and just kind of give you an idea of what you can expect and how you can actually help your partner be super successful. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Some things that, now, hello, she's a consultant. What next? So she is a small business owner. So she's a 1099 contractor through Pure Romance Corporate, which means that she gets all of the perks that go along with that. There are tax write-offs like her mileage and her cell phone and lots and lots of other things. You have income, obviously, now coming in, which is awesome. So we're going to teach her how to make as much or as little as you need for your family. But ultimately, there's a couple of things that you need to remember because this is a business. And if you want to get paid like it's a business, then she's going to have to work, right? Hobbies cost money, businesses make money, and that's going to be the distinction. We don't want this to be a hobby for her. We don't want this to be just fun, because it is fun, but we want it to be a true business. Now, how can you as the partner help immediately, like right out of the gate? Super simple things that you can do that not only will help move her along, but help manage her time as well. Because if she's anything like me, I am a stay-at-home mom. I've actually been in business for 11 years, and I juggle 3 kids, 2 teenagers, and a middle schooler. My husband travels significantly for work. This is the only job that I've had for 11 years. Prior to that, I was in corporate America, and I make well into the 6 figures, and I have since my 2nd year in business. But I generally only work about 15 to 20 hours a week. So you don't have to work full-time hours to make great money with Pure Romance. You do have to be smart about it, though, right? And that means incorporating your partner, and even if you have grown children, incorporating them into the business so that you're maximizing your dollar, right? Okay, so how can you help? Carry boxes. So she's going to have deliveries that come. She does parties, inventory is going to come, and she has to distribute it. So get those boxes in from the UPS guy into wherever she's working, whether it's in the garage or an office or even the living room or kitchen, wherever. Help her label products. Every single product should be leaving the house with her label on it. Mine says shout when you're out. It has my phone number, my website, and my name. So that way people can reorder from her, which obviously is going to create residual income, right? So we want to make sure that everything is labeled. You can go to the post office for her when she has orders that she needs to ship to clients. Make that trip for her so that she can actually be interacting with clients. There's a difference between revenue generating and non-revenue generating activities when you're a business owner, and all of them have to happen, but there are certain activities that only she can do, like interact with her clients. You, however, can be helping with the back end stuff, right? You can watch the kiddos. Like, you're not a babysitter, right? You're a parent. So welcome to it. My husband, when I started this, I had a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and I was 7 months pregnant with our 3rd child. And so very quickly he had a newborn as well. And I went out and I worked once a week. I did 1 party a week my first year, and then I bumped up to 2 parties a week. And that's the schedule that I've maintained the rest of my career. But ultimately, my husband, was Mr. Dad. Like, that was just his job, right? He wasn't Mr. Mom. He was Mr. Dad, because that's his job. I'm the mom. And ultimately, the most important thing that you can do is actually be a partner to your partner, right? Like, be supportive, encourage her, talk through things. She's not going to be able to tell you details about people's orders. Don't expect her to. That's part of the deal with our business, is that everything remains confidential. But she's going to want to cheer when things go well, and she's going to want to vent when things are rough. And your job is to help her find the positive and how to move forward with her business. And don't be afraid to encourage her to ask for help, because that's where people like me, I'm the upline, we're here to help, right? Like, she's not in business by herself. She's in business for herself, and there's a difference there. Now, some other things to keep in mind that will be coming up as part of the job. And there are some things that she's going to need to do in order to be successful. One of them is continuing education. No different than any other job, no matter what industry you're in. The more you know about how your business works and about your product line, the more successful you're going to be at your business. So we have a monthly meeting that consultants attend. Doesn't matter where in the country you are, there is always a meeting, and she is welcome to attend that. Generally, it's on a weeknight for a couple of hours. We also have occasional online meetings that we do where She can literally be sitting on her bed or on her couch or whatever, and frankly, you guys can watch together. We have something called Live, Love, Win, which is a corporate broadcast that happens a couple times a month, and then we do things with our team as well, where we do online trainings so that even those that are out of state are able to tap into the knowledge of the other sisters, right? We have 2 national events with Pure Romance, one in the springtime, generally March or April, and then one in August. Springtime is our World Conference. World Conference is a sprinkling of classes and just a huge celebration, and a lot of spouses actually come along to that. It's one big party with a huge annual awards ceremony that's a black tie event. And then the event in August is our national training, and that is really super intense. It's just the consultants. Generally, it's 3 to 4 days, non-stop classes. She's going to be in class 8 to 12 hours a day, and it's literally everything she could possibly want to learn about her business, she's going to have there. We've got doctors that go in to teach sexual education. There's so many wonderful things that are taught there, and the location of that those events are going to change. Sometimes it's in Cincinnati, sometimes it's in Florida, sometimes it's in Texas, but we always know the dates at least a year in advance, so she'll be able to plan for that. And again, your job is to be the partner and understand that she has a business trip. We have a sisterhood retreat in January for our team. It's super, super fun, and it's also all education. My son's going to be getting in the car. Hey, bud, hop in. That generally is the first week of January, so she'll also know that at least 6 months in advance, and generally it's somewhere on the East Coast. We try to keep it in Virginia, North Carolina, that area, but if she can attend that, it's going to be helpful to her business. And then I'm forgetting one thing. Oh, and so when your wife is or spouse is really super good at this job, she's going to earn things. She's going to earn incentive trips. And so periodically she may win a trip to the Bahamas or to Paris or to Mexico. Like they take us all over the place. And sometimes it's going to be just a girls trip, and sometimes it's going to be a trip where she can buy in for a partner. But ultimately, again, this is a reward for her that she has earned. So you want to encourage her, cheer for her, and help her make that happen. Because who doesn't like a free vacation, right? And she will have earned it when that happens. If you have any questions, you and your partner are welcome to reach out to me. Again, my name is Heather Pillow. You can always find me on Facebook. Your partner will have access to me as her upline as well. And clearly, as I said, she is not in business alone. She is in business for herself, but not by herself. And your business is now a family business. The happier the family is, the more successful she's going to be, and she's going to be able to focus on really making that income come in for your family. So I hope this is helpful. Please feel free to reach out with questions. Mwah.